What's up, everybody? This is Ben Claridad coming at you live from Oak Park, Sacramento, on my couch. So, doing another commentary video.
Push.
I had 5 lifters compete at the Max's Gym Open at Max's Gym in Oakland the other day. I only have video footage of 4 of them. One of my lifters lifted the day before, and I didn't get any video because I wasn't there. Seems like more and more often local meets are being split up into 2 days, which I'm all for. There's just a lot more people doing them nowadays, and you know, I think everybody's kind of getting tired of like that epic, you know, people lifting at 9, 10 o'clock at night type days. So it's cool that, you know, more and more gyms are hosting meets, one, and, you know, running them, you know, to accommodate all the people lifting. So
straight up, step.
Great job to Max's Gym for putting on a great meet.
All right.
So on to the lifting.
Up. Nice.
This is Paige.
Set
She's
on
one
the
of my
heels,
newer people.
fast dip drive.
I've been working with her for about a month and a
Together.
half now. She's still very raw. We've got a lot of
Nice deep
technique
breath.
things
Set
that we're
the
working
heels,
on right now,
fast dip drive.
and she's still
up.
kind of getting settled into like a new,
Wait.
you know, training system, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure what she ended up lifting on this
Elbows up.
day, but recently
Right.
she
Set on your heels. Nice
snatched
deep breath.
68
Nice deep breath. Let's go.
and clean and jerked 88 and
Alright. Together.
cleaned 90, missed the jerk in the gym. So she's definitely got a lot more in the tank. Once she kind of gets her technique a little bit more settled, she's going to be one of my national people. Probably, if not by the end of this year, then by next year for sure. Yeah, I'm going to call it now. She's going to be doing like 75, 95, probably within about 6 months or so, I'd say. All right, this is Jen.
Wait. All right.
She killed it on this day. She absolutely killed it. She's been on a rampage lately. PRs on this day, PRs on that day, PR squat, whatever. She's been going for it. I think after the last meet, she was within like maybe like 2 kilos of the
Keep 'em
national qualifying total. So I said, fuck it, let's just, you know, let's go get the total, you know. It'd be different if she hasn't done a lot of meets. You know, I'm always very conservative in what I have people take in meets as far as attempts. But, you know, she's been lifting for a long time.
Yep.
So she has experience where we can go out there and just say, hey, make at least one of your lifts or make 4 for 6 and you're going to nationals. So that's how we did it. So I want to say we opened with
All right, let's get after it.
either her best meet total or just under, and then she just went for it. And with the exception of her last 2 jerks, she made, you know, everything was just, there was no question. I made her go up to 90 on her last attempt,
Set. Punch
clean
up
and
hard.
jerk, even though she probably still wanted to stay at, I don't know, 88 or 89,
Yes.
but you know, she was looking good. You know, when the fire's hot, you got to cook. You know. So, I'm really proud of the progress that she's made in the short time that she's been with me. I think it's been good for her just to be able to just train with other weightlifters. I know she's been training for a long time. I'm not trying to take away from anything she did with her previous coach, but it's just nice being with other lifters. Having a weightlifting environment, it makes all the difference.
Drive up hard.
So
Let's go.
I think that's been one of the things that's been helping out her training.
Ow.
All right, up next is Emily. This is the first meet that Emily cut down to a 75 kilo lifter. We've talked about her going down a weight class before, simply just because she just doesn't, you know, she's losing points, you know, competing with all the other bigger girls, you know, girls who weigh like 100 kilos or whatever in the super class, and she's just not there yet. I think we did it the right way and just kind of letting the gains come, you know, just letting her train for a while, and then once she's at that point where she is a competitive lifter, then we start cutting. You know, I always see people like it's their first or second meet and they're like, oh yeah, man, I dropped like 50 pounds so I can make the 77s, man. It's going to be really good for my lifting. No, it's not. It's not going to be good for your lifting. You know, weightlifting is about getting stronger. You know that, and then the weight class is secondary to that. And honestly, you know, unless you're losing weight for health reasons, which I'm all for, no one really has any business cutting weight for a meet unless you're looking at where you're ranking at, you know, is at nationally. You know, no one cares what place you come in at a local meet. No one cares. I mean, you might care, but
you got it.
You know, hey, I got first place at the Max's Gym Open. Okay, well, what does that mean? I mean, how many people were there? Well, I was the only guy in my weight class. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, rant over. This was a huge snatch. Let me replay that for you, because I was busy jabbering.
Nice. You got it.
I don't even know why I say that. It just comes out. That's the only thing I get to think of to say when she's down there fighting for her life for like 15 seconds at the bottom of 84 kilos. Yeah, that's a huge snatch. That's 10 kilos over body weight right there.
All right, together. Yes.
And I honestly think she's got more. She snatched 88 off the blocks the other day, missed 90 behind her, 90. So I think probably
stand up fast.
I mean, she's only been training with me for about 2 years now. I think another 2 years, she's gonna be scary, straight scary. Especially if she can maintain a 75, you know, kilo weight class. She doesn't have the strongest legs, and you know she's never going to have the strongest legs. But I mean,
together.
You know, if front squatting is her weakness right now, I'll take it. I mean, thank God that front squatting isn't included in the contest. Otherwise, she'd be horrible. I think her front squat right now is at like 106, and here she is cleaning 100. So I think it's just going to take some time, kind of, you know, her learning how to use her legs a little bit better at the bottom. I think taller athletes in general take a little bit longer to kind of learn how to do things. That's just my observation. There's no science behind that whatsoever. But yeah, she's coming around pretty good, so I'm proud of her. All right, here is Mr. President Cameron Poya. Cameron's been with me for a long time. He was one of the first guys who kind of joined my team, so to speak. He has been president for about a year now. Yeah, about a year. And he's a super organized guy. So to be honest with you, it's been really helpful having him on board as, you know, the administrative type of a dude, because, you know, that's someone who I'm not really. I know how to make lifters, and I know how to lift weights and program for lifting, but I don't know anything about running meets, you know, doing stuff like that. So Cameron's been pretty helpful as far as that stuff is concerned. As far as Cameron's lifting goes, he's been making steady and consistent progress ever since he started lifting with me. He had a huge jump in, you know, technically what he could do after he came back from a seminar put on by Don McCauley and my friend Jacob at CrossFit Monterey. And I think he snatched 126 shortly after that. But lately he's been hitting like 112, 115, that range. We have to work on a few things technically, but I think his weights are going to start coming back up again. Well, looks like I'm out of time. Hope you guys enjoyed the monotone of my voice. I will see you next time.